So we'll move on to our third talk, fourth speaker from the Croatian Microbiological Society, who is a slightly different angle, but has a talk for us on molds on food, benefit and danger. Right, well, begin in your own time. You've got till the hour, till 3 o'clock.
Okay.
And we'll send you a message if 5 minutes before the end. But yeah, commence with the talk.
I have sharing. Is it okay? Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Manuela. I'm working in Croatian Veterinary Institute, and I'm a member of Croatian Microbiological Society, Microbiological section. So I would like to say something, let's say, from microbiome room from previous lectures, from mycological view. Firstly, I would like to welcome you to my presentation. On the occasion of the International Microorganism Day, I'm going to present to you how molds on food can be beneficial, but unfortunately also dangerous. Let's begin with the harmful examples. How many times do we open the refrigerator, jars on containers and find pictures like this? And we are greeted by furry tomatoes, moldy bread, discolored apples, or jam with a coating on fungi. Or do you ever wonder why animals do not like feed like this? Smelly corn on the cob, lumpy sprouts, and unappetizing silage. That is because molds on the surface of food and feed cause unfavorable appearance, unpleasant smell, and disgusting taste. Also, some mold species produce secondary metabolic names mycotoxins. Molds produce mycotoxins when they are triggered by the environmental conditions. The most known mycotoxins are aflatoxins, which can be found in grains, nuts, hay, and milk. Most of them cause liver cancer. Other ones are ochratoxins, often discovered in grapes, wine, coffee, dried fruits, and dried meat products. They can also cause kidney and liver disease, also immunosuppression in humans and animals. A large group of mycotoxins consists of fusarium mycotoxins. They can be found mostly in grains and can cause immunosuppressions, vomiting, and hormonal imbalance. The most common molds genus which grow over the surfaces of food and feed are Aspergillus, Fusarium, and Penicillium. Aspergillus species appear on the surfaces in yellow, green, and black colors. Also can be found on nuts, vegetables, fruits, grains, and dried meat products. Under the microscope, the conidial head of Aspergillus species looks like the seed head of the dandelion. These species produce aflatoxins and ochratoxins. The most known species are Aspergillus flavus, Aspergillus niger, and Aspergillus ochraceus. Another genus of food spoilage mold is Penicillium. It can be recognized, but its pale greeny gray color and its resemblance to a paintbrush under the microscope. This genus can be found on fruits, bread, cheese, and dried meat. The species from this genus are producers of ochratoxins. The most common species are Penicillium expansum, Penicillium roqueforti, Penicillium citrinum, and Penicillium camemberi. Fusarium genus. This genus can be found on corn, rice, wheat, and other grains. Looking under the microscope, Fusarium genus appear like bananas or canoes. They are producers of Fusarium mycotoxins. The most famous species are Fusarium culmorum, Fusarium graminearum, and Fusarium verticilloides. This is the end of the negative side of molds, but it's not all doom and gloom. Molds on the surfaces of food can also be desirable. Do you like the taste of slices of salami, wedge of English Stilton or French Gruyere, or some prosciutto? The characteristic taste of some dry meat products and cheeses come from molds. Molds from Penicillium species are usually used to obtain the characteristic flavor and texture of food. The species which are added to a product for a better flavor and texture are called starter cultures. In the ripening process of dry fermented meat, molds have some important roles. They develop a specific flavor and taste. They reduce the penetration of oxygen and light, which results in stable color. They have a protective role against pathogenic or spoilage microorganisms. They prevent excessive surface drying, in that way limiting the hardness of the meat. In dried meat industry, the species Penicillium nalgoviensis is most used to obtain characteristic aroma. Penicillium species give cheeses their characteristic flavor and texture. For example, Penicillium camemberi makes an external crust and leaves the inside cheese soft and creamy. And Penicillium roqueforti grows and spreads inside the cheese and make this cheese crumbly with the recognizable characteristic flavor. Leaving you with a good taste left in your mouth, I would like to acknowledge that this presentation was founded by the Croatian Science Foundation in the frame of the project, Mycotoxins in Traditional Croatian Meat Products, Molecular Identification of Mycotoxin-Producing Molds and Consumer Exposure Assessment. Thank you for your attention.